Hi, this is Billy Tarasio from Modern Law, and today I want to talk to you about how you can get the most inexpensive or the cheapest way to get a divorce while still protecting your rights. Modern Law is the only law firm in Arizona that has a sister company that offers paralegal assisted divorce or a divorce with a certified legal document preparer. And what this means is that someone can hire I Do Over, our sister company, to complete all of the forms and all the documents necessary to get a divorce, which is by far a much cheaper way to get divorced than by going through a lawyer. The downside of that is you don't get legal advice. Well, because I Do Over is the sister company to Modern Law, you can get both. And the smartest people who are going through uncontested divorces. And in fact, there are more uncontested divorces than contested divorces in the state of Arizona. So for those people who are going through an uncontested divorce, it's still a massive transaction. When you add up the value of what it is that you are that you're dividing in your divorce, child support over the lifetime of your children, spousal maintenance, even the property that you're dividing, your home, your retirement. It's a massive, massive transaction. So it is worth having a professional do it, but that doesn't mean you need to have a lawyer litigate your case. You can hire a company like I Do Over for a paralegal assisted divorce or divorce with a CDLP, a certified legal document preparer, and get legal coaching with a lawyer to make sure that all of your rights are protected and that you're doing the paperwork the correct way. Because if you do it wrong, you're not going to end up divorced. And the fact is that there are people who want to get divorced who don't get divorced simply because it's too hard and they think it's too expensive. I know people who have literally been married but living apart for more than 10 years because they couldn't figure out how to get divorced. Now that exposes you to massive amounts of liability, because if you're married to someone technically, but you're not living with them and you don't want to be married to them, Arizona is still a community property state, which means the actions of your spouse will bind you regardless of whether or not you're living together, regardless of what agreements the two of you have come to together. So for instance, if your spouse goes out and buys a car and defaults on it, you are responsible because Arizona is a community property state. People don't realize how dangerous it can be to stay married to someone when you're not living together, when you want to be divorced. So taking the time to go ahead and get divorced, I know it's hard. And some people, what happens with some people is they'll file for divorce, but they won't do the paperwork correct, and the court will dismiss their action. And there goes their $350 filing fee, and now they're starting from scratch. I Do Over can help. Modern Law can help. The reason that we have both options is because we never want to give people or sell people more than they need. And if all you need is assistance in getting your paperwork done, then we are the law firm for you. And if what you need is much more than that, is a experienced litigator who can defend your rights on complicated cases, well, we have lawyers who've been doing that for 40 years. It doesn't have to be either or. You don't have to choose between a cheap law firm that does things poorly and um, and an expensive firm who will charge you more than you need to pay. At Modern Law and with I Do Over, you literally have the best of both worlds because we want to sell you only what you need. We believe it. It's part of our values. We don't think that we should be overcharging people to get divorced. If you need to get a divorce, we can help you get a divorce, and we can do it cheaply and inexpensively. If you have questions, contact either Modern Law or I Do Over, and we will look forward to helping you.